Idiot will kill himself.
Had you ever seen the Queen before?
No. Isn't she beautiful?
Not as beautiful as I expected from the stories. But her jewelry... Oh, it's spectacular.
I would love a necklace like that.
What's going on? Hey! What's the meaning of this?
What? Numes Neo-Gerian?
Paan in Nebu? Meduna!
Panchero.
Iyan na gani!
Whoa.
Holwensen. I'm Hessimet.
Whoa.
The
This place is heavily guarded.
من دعاء سحرية جيش تعاون.
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. 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 Yeah. Whoa.
Hello?
Hey, dude, what's up?
Hey, man.
Let's not pay grow
It's been a
attention
long
here.
beginning of the week so far.
Sounds like it. What have you been up to?
Yeah. Well, Monday and Tuesday were a combined fiasco of buying my new vehicle, and then after
Oh, yeah?
that, yeah, because the thing was, is it was all the way in Killeen, and
You had to drive
so,
to Killeen.
So I drove from Houston on Monday to Killeen after
Wow.
work, looked everything over, test drove it, talked some monies to see what they'd realistically do,
Uh-huh.
and they were gonna do something with a pretty good deal. So I was like, all right, so let's do it. So
Sweet.
I couldn't get my credit card limit raised over the phone because it was after hours. So that means I had to get a cashier's check. But that means I'd have to go back to Houston. Well, officially, if I was going to trade in my car at the given mileage that it was at, they basically like re-loaned me back my car so I could go back to Houston, get the cashier's check, copy of the title, because I found out the original was all the way at home in Austin because my dad didn't give that to me when he handed over my car stuff. And get all that and get the insurance worked out and moved over, which is still being done, and then drive back to Killeen on Tuesday,
Holy crap.
do the change, do all the deal, and then drive back home. So Monday, backing up, I ended up getting, after I did all that and stayed late, I didn't get back home till 1:20 in the morning.
Jeez.
And I hadn't eaten since lunch that day. So I devoured something and then went to bed. And then ever since that time, my stomach's just been like all kinds of off.
Yeah, I
And,
bet.
Yeah, it really threw me out of the loop for me to do that. Tuesday, after I got my truck, I ate dinner there and then drove back. But I still got back at like midnight.
I see.
And then Wednesday, I was just kind of zombied. Came home. I couldn't really fall asleep, so I just watched some anime, and then I just called it a day. And then last night, I actually got a decent amount of sleep. I went to bed early, but I still feel like I haven't caught up yet.
Yeah.
So this Saturday, I'll be hitting the sleep in hard, and then I should be back up to speed. So that's why I've been out.
So
for most
what
of
did you
this
end
week
up
so far.
with?
I'll send you a photo. I did snap a photo.
All right.
Or two. And also, I have an interview tomorrow morning, so I'm supposed to be expecting a call at any time from my associate, who is. Let me get this charger because I don't want my phone to die.
I'm not planning on doing anything high impact today. So
No, I'm just letting you know that if I'm like, oh, gotta go, it's because he's calling me to give me the rundown
yeah.
of what I should be expecting tomorrow, and then. Yeah, then I can probably get back on if he doesn't drag it on too long. But he's a long-winded talker, so.
Oh, great, wonderful.
But I mean, it's all useful stuff that he has to say.
Yeah.
Especially since he's the one wholly connecting me for this interview, so.
Yeah.
He's already plugged me enough with the owner, so I'm hoping he's got a good impression so far. I just gotta seal the deal.
I mean, you're pretty much bound to talk to him at this point, seeing as how much that he's worked on this process for you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to be talking to him, so it's absolutely going to happen tomorrow. But oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was going to send you a
Move! What
photo.
do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I will send you two photos because I think I snapped two.
Sure, sure.
Whoa.
Truck. It's truck enough for the rest of my days.
Keep back! This doesn't concern any of
What
you.
are you giggling
Carry
about?
on with whatever it is you
I'm
do.
listening to you.
Another murder.
Yeah, I'm kind of out of it at the same time. I am just so
Oh,
tired.
dude.
And I think so. The anxiety of the car buying, my interview this Friday, I think that might have something to do with the way my stomach feels.
Yeah.
And at work, another engineer quit today.
Well,
In addition to one that surprised me, who put a 2-week notice in last week, and whose last day is tomorrow. So I guess that makes a grand total of 2 since the last time we spoke.
let's see. 2 people have put in their 2 weeks as of this week for our place. I am just as out of it because I am now sick with something.
Oh, that's why you sounded a little quiet and muffled. So
Yeah, my voice is not where it should be.
Fuck. No bueno, man. No bueno.
Yeah. I got out of jury duty that I almost had to serve.
Oh
This,
my god. What did
this
you do to
week.
avoid it?
Okay, so here's what happened, right?
There's got to be a story that like tipped off the guy.
Yeah.
Who's like, nope, he's not the one.
No, okay, this is what happened. So, I had the form
Yes.
for jury duty like weeks ago, and I talked about it.
Yeah.
And I filled that out online, and they're like, okay, you're on standby. If we need an extra juror for some reason,
No one is sick.
we'll contact you about a
you
week
the
before
philanthropist?
the trial,
Yes. Try
so
not to
that
trample
you can
the
know
seal.
that you've been picked.
My
you know?
job is hard enough as it is.
Essentially, all I could really do was like
apologies.
nod my head and
As a
wait for them to
protector,
say
I am
you're
attracted
fucked.
to such sins.
And
A fellow protector.
I
Yes, I see your badge.
a week
You are a Medjay
shows up and they're
from
like,
the old
okay, well, you're
kingdom.
still on
Wow.
standby. If
Unfortunately,
anything
this
at all,
gruesome business
we'll
has us
call
all
you
on edge.
or email
This
you
is
a
the
day
latest in a series
before your
of
trial
chilling
starts,
ritual
or like
murders
24 to
by
48 hours
cultists.
before your trial starts. You'll get an email.
Out of my
Wow.
depth.
And I got
I
an
may be of some
email
use to you.
on Monday
I am not unfamiliar
Mhm.
with murder
that
scenes.
said, you have been picked as a juror for
Perhaps
this.
you could help
And you have to show up for a trial that is November 1st through November 3rd. And the courthouse is downtown, there's nowhere to park. And
Oh
it's
yeah.
all
Oh
of that.
yeah. Just Uber
So,
yourself
like,
downtown. It's not even
the-
worth it.
my day was shot at this point. I just sighed and I'm like, shit. Right?
Yeah.
And I mope around for a little bit. I eat some lunch. I look at the email again. I reply to it because they make you reply to it to make sure that you got it.
Yeah.
And I had my phone in my hand, and I was about to call work saying that I was not going to be able to show up this week because I had jury duty, when another email from the courthouse shows up, and it's like, the trial that you've been chosen for has been canceled. Goodbye.
Or settled or whatever.
And I have gotten out of jury duty. Evidently, I told my parents. What happened, and they're like, "Yeah, that counts as you serving jury duty, so they at least won't call you for another 5 years." And I'm like,
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yes.
That's so great. So once you have been positively selected, you basically have the tally mark down.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awesome. So they settled out and you didn't have to do jack.
Yep.
It's excellent, man. It's excellent.
But let's take a look at this here truck. Huh? That's quite the truck.
It is.
Is it big enough for you?
It's just right.
Because son of a bitch, it's big. You can't even put that in your garage.
Oh no, absolutely not. There's no way.
Holy crap, dude.
I actually am debating whether or not it's short enough to fit the front end in the garage if I wanted to do an oil change in there. I haven't measured it yet.
Ugh.
Yeah. Doubt.
Yeah, no
Strong.
shit.
She's big. The bigness wasn't necessarily what I was going for, but the price and the stoutness was right.
Yeah.
And the trim is all leather, full LTZ off-road package. Not like I need that, but it just comes with four-wheel drive when it's an LTZ package. So it's not necessarily off-road. Off-road's kind of a weird, corny term. It has four-wheel drive capability.
Yeah.
It's not like
You said they have-
funky off-road shock setup like those weird Ford Raptors or anything like that. It's standard. It's stock. It's not weird and frou-frou. The only thing I don't like about it are the little Nerf bars on the side. They're too high up. They need to be lower and they need to be wider. So when I get my welder to do my dad's
You're
fence,
just gonna
that's
do
the
it
first thing I'm
yourself.
building for it. Oh yeah,
No one knows why.
they suck. So I'm gonna just fab me some clean ones,
Greeks are terrified.
and
They're
it'll
saying
be
locals
awesome.
are involved and are calling for blood.
And it's really nice on how high up I sit. I can see everything.
That's cool.
It's really nice. And in fact, when I was driving home, I look over to the left, and all I have to do is look up at a 20-degree angle, and I can almost see eye to eye with Mack truck drivers.
Wow.
She sits pretty high. She came with all the accoutrements and all the. I'll probably spend this weekend doing some parking lot practice and
No shit.
figuring out all the Bluetooth and navigation and all the stuff. Get all that synchronized, hooked up, imported. And then away I go. And I now have an excuse to not go downtown ever.
Car doesn't fit. Sorry.
Sorry, there's just no room for me down here.
Moon. This is written in blood.
Or it's a way for me to leverage. Nah, you drive. Could use other people
Yeah,
to
yeah.
drive me
Murderers are
around.
going to kill
I've
the
done that
I mean,
before.
if
If
you
there's
wanna-
more
if
than
you
2
want me to-
people.
Yep.
you're lucky
I mean,
to
if you
have
want me to
guns.
take the tank downtown, I'll do it.
I mean,
But I'm just saying, you're
can,
gonna
but it's
ride
gonna be
around
hard
with
for
me until we
everyone.
find a parking spot, you know. So yeah, I can leverage other people to shuttle me around now. Great.
They will attack on sight here.
Oh, there's a blacksmith in this town.
Oi!
Halt! Stay there, you.
Well, all I was gonna do is hop into Fortnite and collect, but I can't because it's updating. It's got another massive patch.
Does it really?
1.3 gigs.
Huh.
Pretty sizable. The last one was like 3-something gigs.
Really haven't been paying attention all that much.
Yeah. Did okay, so since you're playing Assassin's Creed, did
Yes.
the Final Fantasy 15 special for their costumes come out?
I don't believe so. I haven't seen anything like that. I haven't looked through the store or anything.
Let me check the interwebs about that and see what they have to say. Because otherwise, I'm going to clean up some space on my hard drive.
Yeah,
That's
because
next on the list.
you're gonna need to get Horizon Zero Dawn back on there.
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Well, there's no need to have 2 of these.
Good.
Assassin's Festival. Between August 31st and January 31st. That's a
That's
really
like
long time.
6 months.
Yeah.
Somebody has just left me a message. Who would that be? Oh, it's spam.
If the player has the Dream Egg obtained from the Moogle Chocobo Carnival,
Oh, that's past, and nobody can get that anymore.
oh, the player can unlock the Master Assassin's robes attire for Noctis. So we basically can't get it then.
Nope.
Well, that's gay. So all this waiting around and we can't even get it?
Nope.
Oh, you know something right.
That's kind of stupid. Fayum. What am I even doing? Where's Fayum Oasis? It's probably in there. Curse of Wadjet. What?
This is my phone call.
Okay.
Gotta mute you for a second.
Good luck.
Whoa. Whoa. Hey now. I see you. Eyes open, taking no chances. A pox on a... I have him! When I catch you, hey, you will bleed. Hey, what? You should not have come here. Filthy bat! Get off me!
And here I am, at last, in the Fayum. I will root out the agents of the crocodile.
Whoa.
heavily guarded.
Any sigilliot? Everyone! Be careful! The curse of Wadjet! Snakes! Near the villa at night! Fellow Greeks, stay in your homes after the...
What, Gus? What are you talking about?
Greeks and Egyptians have lost harmony with each other. The gods are displeased because of it. I'm Nanefer, and I don't know if I'm Greek or Egyptian. I'm an orphan.
Lost harmony? What do you mean?
The Egyptian goddess Wadjet is sending snakes into Greek quarters at night. Only Greeks have been killed. We are out of balance. See for yourself. Just north of the villa.
Okay. I will look into this, Gus. That was harder than it should have been.
Προσεύχουν πάση. Κρινέων γε χαριστέα ουδέ πλέον.
Neck! What was that? The gods are rumbling. It came from just north of here. Must have something to do with this curse. Ah, I can smell the burnt flesh. What happened here? I should ask around. This jar does not belong here. I think there is movement inside.
Another foreigner cursed by Wadjet. That is 3 this week. Those useless Greeks had it coming, if you ask me. But what do I know? I am just the lowly Egyptian caretaker who cleans up after the naked Yadit.
Hey, be careful what you say. People have died. I need to look around.
What you need to look at is the color of your skin, son.
Harmony is what we need, not more senseless judgment.
Look, some of us have built a shrine in a cave under what is left of the Great Temple. Why don't you come and honor Wadjet with us? Egyptians have to stick together.
Maybe I will, after I look around.
Θηρίου εδόθημο παραγύγρισα.
These jars are the same as the ones I saw in the Greek area. They are breeding the snakes here. Gods, I hate snakes. An elaborate shrine to the serpent goddess Wadjet. Sound of it, I'll not have to find the caretaker after all. He has already found me.
He is inside.
Caretaker, the snakes were yours.
You serve Greeks? Come on then, you worthless Ionian slave! Do your master's bidding like a good Greek dog! I fight!
They are breeding the snakes here. Gods, I hate snakes. Elaborate shrine to the serpent goddess Wadjet. By the sound of it, you'll not have to find the caretaker after all. He has already found me.
Come on. Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on.
This is what Ptolemy has done to Egypt. A land out of balance, full of hatred and strife. At least I can rescue the hostage. He's being held by the caretaker's men at Panuki. The caretaker is using the goddess to kill Greeks. Why such hatred? Aya would be sad. It is just as Nanifer warned through his stutter. Egypt has lost harmony. Whoa. More of the caretaker's handiwork. These unfortunate Greeks were in the wrong place at the wrong time. The caretaker's hideout must be up ahead. This area is off limits. The smell of rotting flesh. The body looks to be a Greek. It has been here a while. That explains the smell. It was struck down from behind.
What is going to happen to that stupid, stuttering Greek inside?
He's going to be sacrificed to Wadjet when the caretaker gets here.
Blood sacrifice? The priest stopped that years ago.
Our ancestors followed the true path. Let's take a look.
Rip you to shreds!
Come on!
Hey, Danny, what's going on? How are you? I'm sorry I don't sound super normal. I got sick over the last couple of days. A really shitty day. I'm sorry. You can talk about it with me if you want.
Call me crazy, but I think something is close.
Fresh fruit, grain, wine. These must be gifts from the caretaker to his men.
No, not really.
Oh.
You're finished!
So what's going on? Why was your day so bad? What happened?
Can you stand?
Thank Serapis you're here. I don't think so. They beat me.
Be still. I will carry you out.
Oh no. That's awful. So what are you gonna do? I'm sorry. That's awful. Get off. Stands up now.
Can you walk?
They beat me. They beat me because they thought I'm Greek.
Wait. What happened to your stutter?
I was scared when I first met you. It makes me stutter.
By the gods, is nothing true. Well, you are alive, Nanifer. Be thankful.
I'm alive, but Egypt is out of balance. You must know, Magi, the law is harmony between all peoples. May Serapis unite us all.
That is the end of the caretaker's cult. Nanifer is right. Egypt is out of balance. And that is the order of ancients doing.
Thank you, Danny. I think I will. It shouldn't last more than a couple of days. You saying that, though, is gonna make it go faster. Poison on hit. At any rate, I appreciate it. Arcadius is around here somewhere, but he's getting ready for an interview tomorrow. He's trying to get a new job. And I haven't spoken with Vast in a while. Not for a couple of days, at least. Whoa. I'm sure she's alright.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Danny's here, speaking with us.
Hello, Danny.
Honestly, that did not take as long as I thought it would.
Whoa.
Yeah, man, me too.
I know.
But it's not all horrible.
I must be careful now.
There are some things that...
Could be worse, like jury duty.
Yes. Danny says, hello, Arcadius.
Ill old Danny. It's it's going to be a pretty low-key conversation as we're both swamped in some form or fashion.
Yes, that is true. If only Vast were here. She could be low-key with us as well.
Liven the offset. I
Yeah.
think she would not be low-key, but she might be, which is why she's not on.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I haven't spoken with her in a couple of days.
Oh, man.
But Danny's been having a run of trouble as well. And it might be possible, maybe, if you have any advice, to help her out.
Depends on what all this is about.
She tried to install Windows 10 on her PC and now it's stuck in a boot loop.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
This is why... Now, was it an upgrade or a clean install?
I don't know.
So, Microsoft has never had a good history of the, quote, upgrades.
No, not
Only
really.
A clean install is, like, the way to go. But if you didn't know that, and it's already over, then there's not going to be much you can do about it.
I mean, sometimes you can't really help it. They just kind of force that on you.
Yeah, a lot of times you don't get a choice, especially nowadays. I think Microsoft only does update-related things. The only way you can get like a clean reboot is if when you first get your computer, you image it with the initial instruction steps, and then after you've imaged it, you just put that USB in a drawer somewhere that you'll remember it.
Yeah.
And whenever you need to re-wipe it, you just re-image it with that. But if you're don't remember that, or you lose the USB or something, you're just kind of, you know.
Upon reading it back, it seems like she just updated Windows 10 and stuck it in a boot loop, rather than
so you had
upgrade.
Windows 10 and you're just doing an update to Windows 10.
Damn you,
is
Microsoft.
The internet connection spotty when you were doing the update?
Blah. Upgrade, she says. Is it an upgrade or an update? Did you already have Windows 10?
Or did you go from like Windows 7 to Windows 10?
And only Windows has compatibility with games, she says. Danny, was it an upgrade or an update? Did you already have Windows 10? Something off the coast.
What?
Ow.
Hey, what? Damn it.
Get on the thing, get on the thing, get on the thing. Okay. Ugh.
Something is not right. Eyes open, Phile.
Danny has fallen silent,
I see.
deep in contemplation.
That does happen.
Hey now! Who's shooting? Finished.
Don't entirely know why that didn't explode the way it was supposed to. But I can solve that. Oh, she says her Wi-Fi is not working well.
Ooh, then that will pose some of the problem, and it sounds like you did not download the entire update correctly.
If you can
If you
safe
drop connection
mode,
in the middle of the update.
yeah, if you can get to safe mode and restart the update, it might work.
Well, it sounds like if you didn't download the entire thing correctly, if safe mode doesn't work, then what you'll have to do after that is, again, enter safe mode, go to your browser history of Windows updates, and delete the ones that were, you know, incorrectly or non-fully installed on your computer, and then force Windows to re-download and reinstall altogether.
Yeah.
It's kind of a painful process. Well, it's not really that painful. It just takes a little while.
Yeah.
You might have to do that from the sounds of things.
It's annoying as all hell.
Yeah, not fun.
But it's better than putting money in Apple's pocket.
Oh wait, this is a Mac?
No, it's a PC.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, if it was double booted, this would be a completely different
Yeah,
conversation.
if you had a dual boot, this is hopeless to do over the conversation.
Yeah.
you need pictures and video clips, and oh my god, if this was a dual boot, just no. Just absolutely no.
Danny says that she's tried to enter safe mode, but it just isn't working.
It just isn't entering safe mode.
Ugh. Raw's mercy.
Well, wait a minute.
30.
This is...
Why?
So, in trying to enter safe mode, that means upon boot, you get that couple of split seconds to, like, press, I think it's F2 or whatever.
Yeah.
Is that time span not occurring that allows you to press F2?
Well, she said she was stuck in a boot loop. The last time I was stuck in a boot loop, it wouldn't let me get to safe mode either.
Okay. So that means you can't even power down your current thing right now?
I imagine you could cut the power supply. But
you need to go a step farther. If all you can do is turn it off, then unplug it and temporarily pull the battery. So you will clear internal RAM and discharge capacitors on the motherboard. And leave the battery unplugged for 30 seconds or so, just to make sure everything's discharged inside, and then snap it back in and hook it back to the wall or your power cord, and then do a reboot. And sit poised and ready for the F2 safe mode selection.
That's if it's a laptop. If it's a desktop, just yank it from the wall.
If it's a desktop, yeah, you'll just basically pull the power.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Danny says she did that already. Oh no.
Holy shnikes. Okay. So you pulled power, put it back, and tried to boot, and it's still stuck. Okay, and riddle me this. Did when you turned the power off, did you like safely boot it down and pull it out, or was it just running and you yanked the power cord out? That's an important distinction to make.
Yeah. How many hyenas are there?
clear Final Fantasy 15 off of this mother trucker.
You still have Final Fantasy 15 on there?
Indeed, I do.
Wow.
I do indeed.
I need to
I know.
reinstall Horizon before the DLC on Tuesday. Welcome to the stream, whoever that is. We're currently trying to troubleshoot a PC. And also playing Assassin's Creed.
Whoa.
Denny says that I can shut down the computer fine.
Okay, then here's what you actually need to do. You actually need to do what they tell you not to do. The computer needs to be running in the boot loop that's stuck. And then what you have to do is just yank the power cable. What this is going to do is it's going to trigger, or I should say, having power cut while operations are running force triggers the option for safe mode when you boot back up.
It does.
So what you need to actually do is have it running, verify that it's stuck while it's running, and then just plain Jane yank the power cord and unplug it.
That
reconnecting,
forces safe mode.
The firmware in the board will go through the safe mode boot cycle because all of its operations were interrupted.
Yeah. Danny
That
says
will force it into safe mode.
Danny says, you know the lock screen of Windows 10, like when you boot it up and you put in the password.
Yes.
Yes, we know about
It's
that.
just stuck on that. Is that what it's stuck on?
I don't know.
Oh.
But passed by the Philocus. I did, okay.
Whoa.
Alright, Final Fantasy, time to go away.
Danny says, that's the problem. I tried to log in, but it goes back to the login screen. That's an odd one.
It gets stuck though, right? It's like once you go to log in, it just stays stuck.
It sounds like what's happening is that it's not recognizing that you've logged in.
Yeah.
And this happened after you updated it.
To me, it sounds like an update didn't get downloaded all the way. So
Yeah.
if the Wi-Fi blipped and it just kind of cut it off, and you went to install what was there, it wasn't all together, and so there's a missing piece.
So she says that's the loop, is that she attempts to log in, and then it sends her back to the login screen.
Capo, do you think I'll have many children?
Hey, I hope you give your mother and I many grandchildren.
Okay, so
I'll have to
with
find
your
the wife
particular login,
You are
can you
young, my
actually
son. There's no reason.
log in as another guest user? Does it have the option to log in as some kind of guest user? If you can at least do that, then we know it's a more specific problem. If you can't even do that, then I'm almost at a loss for what you could do. The downside is that you can't get in to back anything up.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
If you can get to safe mode and somehow find a hard copy of the update, which good luck with that. But
yeah.
I only have my admin user, not a guest account. I see. So it sounds like it's her personal computer with just her account on it.
Okay.
There's a hippo over here. There it is. Okay. There are two of them.
Download Horizon.
Whoa.
Oh, of course.
Whoa.
Still downloading Horizon. Alright. Woo! Nostalgia!
Whoa.
There's only 1 year's nostalgia.
I know, but it's still, in my book, one of the best games I've ever played.
It's really good.
It is just exceptionally good. Alright. While that's downloading and I don't feel like playing anything else, I'm gonna go to Google and see if we can help fix this.
Yeah.
There's always a way.
We're gonna do this, Denny. We're not gonna leave you alone with this. This is bullshit.
My internet is not garbage, and I can search for things relatively quickly. Windows, log in. Look at that. First top search. Windows login returns the login screen. Okay.
We're working on it, Danny. Even if I'm just shooting hippos in the face with arrows, we're working on it.
Whoa.
Holy hell, people are doing this all kinds of different ways. Apparently there's many renditions of this error, so...
Great.
You're gonna have to hold tight. The most common one so far is make sure your caps lock is turned off. I doubt that's the problem.
You assholes.
Yeah.
I only got one. Damn it, I need one more.
Danny, did you buy this computer with Windows 10, or did you do an installation of it yourself? While I'm at it, why don't I just pull up this live stream so I can watch the chat live?
Yeah. You can even type in there, too.
Yeah,
whoa! We also have a mysterious lurker in the chat. I'm hoping
Lurk away.
that they've been around for a while and it's the same lurker.
Okay.
Battle of Gibeon.
Oh, you built the computer, so that means you installed Windows 10 straight yourself. Okay. So my next question is going to be, when you did an installation, did it ever have a file permission error that you can remember? Or was it a clean install with no apparent issues?
Why am I getting experience?
Whoa.
Okay, so no issues. Let me keep looking here.
Whoa.
And mysterious lurker, if you happen to be a computer genius, let us know. Where's the bazaar? Level 39, Jesus.
The other
37.
common problem seems to be wireless keyboard issues, but if you're able to enter in the password, I highly doubt that's the issue.
Black Desert 2737. Different color than the others. Is that what they're talking about? But they said southeast. Right. No? Island in the southeast of Crocodilopolis. I guess first though I need to find that place.
Whoa.
Danny, if it makes you feel any better, I can tell you the story of how many PS4s I've had.
That can be entertaining.
It's ridiculous.
While I'm sitting here reading through. This guy's got a pretty well thought out reply because it fills up my whole screen, so I'm gonna read through it here.
Jeez.
Yeah, this guy is really breaking it down.
Stop using your shield, asshole. Wait, what? Danny says, I've had. Alright, so this PlayStation is my third PlayStation, I believe.
PlayStation 4.
Third PlayStation 4, yes. I pre-ordered my PlayStation before it even came out. And this was back when I was in college, so this was what, like 5 years ago? 4 years ago, maybe? Because I've been out for 2 years. And yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, these guys are much higher level than I am. So I'm gonna leave out the part about like actually trying to get my hands on the PS4 because that's an entirely different story. But the first PS4 I ever got was one of the very few PS4s that were afflicted with the pulsing blue light of doom. And it didn't work. Luckily, the town that I went to college in has one of the only Sony stores in all of my state. So I went to the Sony store and they said, we have one PS4 left and it's yours. You can have it. And I decided, that's great. And they let me walk out with the other only PS4 in the entire store. And that PS4 was fine for a while until it started freezing while I was playing Battlefield. And at that point it was Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
And play for a little while, and then the sound would lock up, and it would freeze, and it would die. Well, it wouldn't actually die. It would just stay stuck and make horrible noises. And I tried to troubleshoot it, and it didn't work, and I looked online, I'm like looking through all of these forums, and I just submit a repair request from Sony. And they send me a box, and I send my PS4 away. And they send me a new PS4, and that's the PS4 that I am using right now.
Clear the way! Hurry!
Hammer.
Whoa.
Prosperity for all, they say. Well, where is it? Where are the benefits?
Sorry.
The peace
Sorry.
of mind? It is all with the Greeks. Prosperity for all, they say. Well, where is it? Where are the benefits? The peace of
A
mind?
lot of these troubleshoot
It is all
tips
with the
talk
Greeks.
about rebooting in
It is
safe
not for
mode,
Egyptians.
but you say,
New laws are made by
and
Greeks
allegedly
for
you
Greeks.
can't even get to the
Greeks
point of
grow fatter
rebooting in
and richer
safe
in
mode,
Egypt,
because
while we go
if you
hungry.
reboot and you get to the
The poor
login
are
screen,
dying
your
for
problem
the
is that the login screen just
This
kicks you
is
back when
our
you
home.
enter in something.
Egypt
You've already
belongs
passed
to
the
us.
point of where you can get into
Our
safe
fire.
mode.
Our
Safe
home
mode is
is
upon
now
like
a
the
place
very
where
first
there are
couple
Greek
seconds
only
of powering
stores.
up the machine.
This naked
Regardless
will
of
not
your
even
computer,
serve
that's just
Egyptians.
how Windows is set up.
Yeah.
Prosperity
I would
for
think
all?
there's still
There is
a
no
way for
grain.
you to get to
They
safe
have
mode. You
burned
just
our
gotta
farms
be
and driven us out.
Johnny on the spot with that
Where will
F
we get our
key
food?
to get into
We
the
know
safe
what
mode.
Greek
Or
prosperity
to get into the
means.
menu for you to click
Famine for
safe
Egypt.
mode.
Our Fayum, our home, is now a place
So
Because
just-
in
where
safe
Greek
mode,
only stores.
you've got an advanced
These
startup
naked
options, which
will
allows
not
you to
even serve
repair
Egyptians.
your installation, which
Prosperity
sounds
for
like is
all,
what
they
you
say.
have to do.
Where
Yeah.
is
A
it?
lot of these people
Where are the benefits?
look
The
like
peace of
they were
mind.
getting this
It is all
error
with the
after
Greeks.
a Windows
It is
update,
not for
which is what
Egyptians.
you seem
The
to
new
kind of
laws
be
are made
describing.
by Greeks for Greeks.
So a Windows update triggered this error, and for a lot of people so far it's not fixed, but some people it has. So I think it's a matter of checking first to see, get you into safe mode, and then there's an advanced options while in that. Let's see here. Yeah, so far that seems to be the best. People talk about resetting routers, but that's garbage. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. Like 8 people here, like, that's why I went back to Windows 7, not dealing with that nonsense. Windows 7, nice and stout.
If only Windows XP were still workable.
Oh man, the only reason my company even upgraded was because Windows finally said, we're no longer supporting this. So the company's like, okay, we have to upgrade.
Yeah.
Same thing at Dell. My dad said, after X date, if your machine runs PC, it's being locked out. Or if it runs XP, it's being locked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 8 did the trick. What's number 8? In safe mode. Run services.msc. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? No, you goddamn advertisement.
Danny says that she'll try that.
Yeah, so in the safe mode, there's two different options here in safe mode. But once you get into safe mode, if you run services.msc and make sure the credentials manager service is set to automatic, that's one thing you can do. And you could probably do that in... Oh my god. How do you disable these goddamn video ads that have audio and, like, snap you around?
I run AdBlock.
Well, the problem is this web page wouldn't run for me unless I disabled it or paused it. Hold on, I'm going to try again. Nope. Alright, nope, it's screwing me up. Oh my god! I turned it back on and refreshed, and AdBlock immediately popped up with 25 blocked ads.
Jeez.
Holy crap. Okay, I might have to do, like, a back and forth here. This is stupid. Okay.
Prosperity for all? There is no
can you post pictures and threads on YouTube? Can I, like, cut paste this?
We have a Discord that you can talk to her over. That I know you can post screenshots.
Hold on, I'm going to just highlight this number 8 and number 9 selection and paste that.
I would be interested to meet anyone selling genuine C1
I want to go back to Windows 7. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you.
You will thank me.
Oh, you have to sign in to chat? That's gay.
Grow fatter and richer in Egypt, while we go hungry. The poor are taxed more than the rich. Why is this happening?
Blah, blah, blah,
This
blah,
is
blah,
our home.
blah.
Egypt belongs to us.
Okay. Alright. So these are two different number 8 and number 9 from a long list on a website here. Hold on a minute. Are you using some kind of different computer if you're even on the chat here? How is this working?
You can do it on mobile, or you can do it on PS4.
Okay. Alright, never mind. I get it. Yeah, so... That's from a long list of stuff, but this other stuff has to do with Wi-Fi. Like I said, I think that's a load of garbage. That's not going to help your described problem. Because apparently you're able to enter the password and, you know, try to start, and it's just not working. So, yeah, safe mode is what you for sure have to get into. And then from there, try one of those two things. Or actually, to be honest, based on the fact that one's a manager selection and the other one is a startup option to repair, you probably could do both. And if you do both, then it might fix it.
Did you hear about that new stall with the treasures from the temple in Siwa?
From a temple? Are you crazy?
Because if one of them is a settings save and the next one is a repair wizard, you might as well just do both. Because they won't affect, or they won't directly affect the other. I think that's all I got. That looks like to be the best thing, because half of the internet looks like they haven't solved this problem yet.
Alright, Danny, I finally have enough ability points to unlock animal taming. She's been wanting me to do that for days.
Oh my god, people, you can't just be like, oh yeah, do a clean system install. People, there's information to save and back up.
Genuine, but it's a fake.
God.
And not a very good one.
It is not fake. It is real. Would you
this
like?
guy says, restarting the PC, press F4 to boot 10 and Windows 10 in safe mode.
Yeah. It's right when the Windows 10 splash comes up, usually.
I thought it was like when you get the little white
that little bar, yeah, you could do that then too.
Linux style blit bar. I think that's the moment you want to spam in your F4.
Well, essentially, press power on your PC and then spam F4 until you get into safe mode. You can get to it that way.
That probably will work.
That Magi badge, not very good, you know. We have better
all
ones.
these people,
Would you
I don't
like?
understand how some of these fixes, how these people think it'll fix. Oh, just reinstall or no, like the whole point is you're trying to get into your machine that has data on it. You don't want to just blow it all away and not care.
My treasures aren't
God
really
dang
real,
it,
but
stupid
not
people.
fake. My mother has some real ones anyway.
Hey, I have a secret. I was once a Medja in Siwa. I've seen the real treasures.
Do a clean system install. Do the trick for me. Yeah, because you installed her host machine. God dang it.
Do not worry. They are very good fakes. I will not tell anyone.
Yeah, apparently this little anniversary update Microsoft released just really hosed a lot of stuff here.
Maybe you are fake.
Hey, you're a very cheeky child. Let's see what your mother has.
We go along the canal.
You lead. I will fake it.
Does not even make
This
sense.
kid just shoulder barged a grown man out of the way.
My mother. Oh no. What can we do?
Because people talk about how they could disable the password and manage to log in, but obviously it's not password protected then.
Stay here.
But they encounter other problems when they do that.
Take you.
This cheeky SOB. Remove processor. Put back in.
Oh no.
Double check computer. You troll master, Jesus man.
I'm still surprised that people telling other people that Alt F4 works to do like open up chat or something in a game still works.
And it closes your whole computer.
Well,
Isn't
it
that
closes
like
the current program. That's what it does.
I knew it closed.
Take anything you want.
Something.
As I told them, I do not have
Well,
any
I
money.
tried to spam F4, but that didn't work. Shit.
Mother, he is not
Is it
a bandit.
F2?
He is my friend.
Because this guy said F4, but I didn't actually
saving us.
verify that
I
with
guess
what
you
Windows
are
said.
real.
That's just what this guy in the
Sorry I
chat
you were
said.
fake.
Let
He
me
saved us. We have to give him
see
something.
what Windows
We always
has
repay
to
kindness,
say about
remember?
which one is the safe
I've got
mode.
something. Here. This is a genuine imitation C1 Kopish. It is very rare. They don't make them anymore. Please, take it with our gratitude.
Mother, he already knows.
Thank you. I'm honored.
Tried F2 as
Yes, I
well,
can tell.
she said.
This one's really real. There are almost none like it.
May you multiply happy years.
So
Whoa.
this is a desktop, which means it has no battery to remove. So
Just make sure what the command is for safe mode right quick.
yeah, let me double check that here.
Cursed. I'm not going to use that, even if it looks awesome. It's cursed. Speak to the Phalakatai.
So apparently to do a safe mode is if you're at the login screen, you should still have, if Windows 10 is like 7, you should have a little option in the bottom corner to either restart or power off.
Yeah, it has
the top search is you hold shift and then select restart. And then while holding shift and selecting restart, it boots you into safe mode. While keeping it, while keeping shift key pressed, tap restart, and then it looks like it will. Oh, 7 ways to boot into safe mode Windows 10. Here we go.
Oh my god.
We're going to hook you up. Oh man.
Sarapayan of Karanos. I'll be right back.
Yeah, Danny, I think the most reliable one for you is if you hold shift, because these other commands are done with Windows open, but you can't even log in yet. So your most reliable one is to hold shift while you're in that sort of login menu, and then you'll toggle and that little button in the corner that gives you the option of sleep, shutdown, restart, and then click restart while shift is held down, and see if that forces you into sleep mode. Oh, it just shows you a blue screen with shut down the PC? Okay, hold on. Choose an option. Continue exit, troubleshoot, reset your PC, turn off your PC. So... So
Alright, I'm
it
back.
shows you the blue screen with only a shutdown? It doesn't give you any other option other than shutdown?
That's really
Because
weird.
these examples are showing of choose an option. You've got exit and continue, troubleshoot, reset your PC to advanced options, or turn off. There's like 3 options in this one.
They're going to kill your high priest
and then
next.
under troubleshoot,
The High Priest?
if you go to the troubleshoot, you get the option of reset PC or advanced options. And then under advanced options, you've got startup settings.
Think, Falakatai.
His villa
And
is
then
nearby. I know of a
you
spot
can select
overlooking it
safe
from a safe
mode
distance.
after
This way.
that.
You can see the whole area from the temple wall.
Your temple is the reason for this trouble.
So I guess
It's
the
the bitterness
first
for the
blue screen
locals.
it should pull up when you do the shift, hold shift restart, is to choose an option of continue,
Your dead
exit,
acolyte and high
which
priest
says
may not
exit
agree.
and continue to Windows 10, or troubleshoot, which the subtext is reset your PC or see advanced options, and then the third one is turn off PC. So you should be able to have 3 options available when you do this command, according to Windows website. Just shows the turn off PC. Ugh, so that tells me it's not even allowing menu options for its...
That's the High Priest. Those men have him surrounded.
Well, this is
You must help him.
an advanced
Quickly,
issue for sure.
Get to the main entrance and act when I do.
This website looks like it's nailing exactly how to do it, but it really doesn't show
Blood of this blasphemer.
anything
Give us
except
power to defeat the Greek
down.
devils.
This is madness. You gain nothing.
Who's shooting?
What? I want to kill Shield Man first.
I see you.
I don't want to boot from every side. Don't want to use an installation CD. Interrupt the normal boot process. Okay, Danny, remember how I told you about unplugging the computer while it's trying to boot? So apparently Windows 10 is set up that if it fails to boot correctly 3 times in a row, the automatic repair mode is triggered. But you must interrupt the boot process 3 consecutive times, according to this Digital Citizen website for Windows 10. If you use the power button, you might have to keep it pressed for at least 4 seconds to force the power on. Windows 10 PC enters the automatic repair mode. The first thing you see is a screen that tells you that the operating system is preparing automatic repair.
They were going to sacrifice me.
She says she'll send a photo on Discord. BRB.
You are not at the temple.
Oh, I have to
Already
go
be
get
dead.
on the Discord. Huh.
Serapis, they would have butchered me. These Egyptians are
Yes,
prayerless demons and not men.
I'll take a look.
It was an Egyptian who saved you, priest. Remember that when you pray and give thanks. We Magi protect all, regardless of their class.
Oh, you have to download Discord onto your computer?
I came
Yeah.
as soon as the fighting began.
Oh,
It's pretty
I
handy,
am too late.
but
Thank you
I've
for
never
your
actually
help,
used it.
Magi.
I'll just try it.
Certainly
Discord's
made my
cool.
work here
It's real cool.
easier.
You have interesting timing. What do you know of these bandits?
I'm gonna view it. She's gonna post in a
with the
Discord.
Greeks here.
I gotta download it.
Who knows what holes they crawl from?
We will then give you the
Seeing a Greek
room
god
code so
place
that you
of
can
their
get into
own
our
incensed them, no
chat.
doubt.
Okay.
Understandably. You've
it's
not
set
seen
to
the
private.
last of such trouble, I think. The Ptolemies
Well,
tend
that's
to
the way
divide
it's
us
set
at
to get
times.
into any Discord.
Sadly, I agree.
Okay.
Greece has brought Egypt much wealth, yet some resist all progress.
This depends on your idea of progress. Progress for Egypt or for Greece. Farewell, Phylakitai. Next time you protect, remember my code.
Leroy Jenkins starting? What the heck?
It's a chat service designed like for gaming and gamers. So
Oh, that's kind of funny.
it's really dude, Discord is actually pretty cool.
Okay.
It syncs with any of the PC games that you play. It has native voice options.
Email. I guess we'll just go ahead and enter all the Durnami stuff here.
I have Durnami on.
Oh, so you can't actually log in as...
You can look at our chat if you enter in all the Durnami info as the Durnami admin in our general chat.
Τι συμβάνες, πράσιν.
Αύριον ο Μήλος κλειστός θα είστε λόγω των Παναθηναίων.
Οι εργάτε δουλεύουσι όλο και σκληρότερον.
Ωραία. Πριάσω με ζεύγος βοήν δια την γευσιλασία του χωραφείου.
Farewell then.
Curse you, I don't know what the password is. I just auto-saved the sucker. Hold on a minute. Go to my Google passwords here.
Well, to your credit, Denny has not sent it yet. Hold on.
Yeah. Manage passwords. That's what I want.
I should not be seen in this area.
Not saved it. Why you do this? I thought it would have saved. Oh, there it is. But that's Passport Twitch, but it should be the same password, right?
Yeah, it's the same.
Please be so kind. You die! I got you now. I got you, dog. You shit. Die. Got you.
I didn't get the cat. I didn't see which ones were capped correctly. New login location detected. Please check your email. Right? I'm assuming that's the Durnami email.
Here, I'll verify it.
Login. Yeah, I got it. I'm on it right here. I'm already logged in. Verify login. IP address authorized. Okay. Ta-da! Yeah.
Are you in as Durnami?
Yeah, I logged in as Durnami.
Okay. Do you see the picture of Ast I drew?
I might not be on the right tab.
If you hit
I just
general.
clicked on the wave icon.
Yeah.
Over there. Yeah, it's under general wave. Is that her stuck in her pyramid?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if Vasta's seen it or not yet. But she's usually around in Discord. So
okay, so you've actually got your own Discord account.
I do. We set it up so that Dernami would be the admin, and then we would have like branched accounts.
Got it. I haven't made a branch account unless you want me to make one. I can, I guess.
I mean, you don't have to right now. There's no.
No, yeah, I've got the Dernami one.
Yeah.
Got what we need. So I guess in the left-hand column, general is just the only chat string that's open, and you can like manage different strings.
Is there something
You
wrong?
can be a part of multiple rooms, and
oh, these are rooms. Okay.
you can DM people directly if you are friends with them. And
because there's no grain. Now
Yeah.
I'm terrified the soldiers will take my husband. We don't know who we can trust.
Okay.
Not even the Selekitai.
Let me talk to your husband.
October 30th.
Where can I find him?
Picture
He's
of
the
that.
stonemason working near the temple.
Oh,
Please be
man.
careful.
Look
The
at
soldiers
pyramid
mustn't
of
see you
feet.
talk to him.
A steel pyramid with feet. Alright, so got Discord downloaded. That's a new thing now.
Unless you tell it otherwise, it's one of the things that boots up like when you start your PC. So you're gonna want to go through the settings
don't like that.
and get rid of that option.
We'll definitely need
Stone
to change
Mason,
the options for
your
that.
wife has been to see me.
Shh! How did you get up here? By a moon, that woman interferes.
Mention.
I told her. What can we
What are
do?
the options for this sucker?
Just act normal. Yeah, that's it. Stay normal.
Calm yourself. She said you saw soldiers take someone below
These
the
are
temple.
settings. There we go.
Yes. No! Yes. Okay, it's true. It wasn't the first time. But yesterday was different. There were screams that would wake the gods themselves. So many screams. Now please, just leave me alone before someone sees you. Just act normal.
Discord might work a whole lot better than Skype does, I think. I've been told by...
Dude, Discord's friggin' awesome.
And if it works a lot better than Skype, I'll get my parents to start using it, because whenever they Skype me, it sucks.
Danny says, well, I'm back and I can't log on in my Discord with my cell phone. Ah, my life sucks. Don't... Your life does not suck. It's not where you want it to be right now, which is par for the course. But, does not suck.
By a moon? What has been done here? Someone called the Butcher is strong-arming farmers. I need to find him. I should follow this trail of loot. A bathing Sobek. Bathing must be in water. A Sobek in water.
I don't see the setting of where it would boot up in my account. Edit my account? No, it's not that one.
It's been a while. I think we set the Discord up when we started the new channel, so I don't remember where it would be either.
I'm gonna see here. You can toggle it for it to be a not safe for work channel. That's kind of funny.
With us around, it's always not safe for work. Most
we
of the
need
time.
to turn the little clicker thing on. we need to confirm everyone is of age, including lurkers.
Well, there aren't any lurkers in
our Discord.
In Discord.
All right, Danny, you're treading dangerous grounds, being in a not safe for work zone. With it not toggled.
Oh, keep missing. Stop. Ooh, there he goes.
I don't know what that setting is, so as long as it's not gonna... When it does it the first time, it'll probably prompt me. I'll freak out. I'll find the little thing and then deactivate it. Not a big deal.
Why are you still here? Go away, man. There we go.
I'll have to experiment with the video and voice chat with Discord next time I'm home. Because if it works better than Skype, I'm ditching it in a heartbeat.
The voice chat is pretty clear.
Well,
I like
voice
it a lot.
and video combined is what I'd be after, so if it can pick up my laptop mic and use the webcam,
yeah, it can do that.
By all means, I will definitely.
There's
The
a
problem is
big
that
room
my
not far from here.
mom uses a friggin'
People just
iPad,
loot
so
the
that
It's
might be tricky.
it's not ubiquitous either. Like it's not something everybody would immediately gravitate toward. So
yeah,
those are gods.
like everybody
Take that
knows
back.
about
My mom's
Skype.
got a brand new
The
laptop. She
bathing
doesn't need to
sorbet
use her
should be
iPad.
close.
I think this will work out just fine. She's got Windows 10 on that, so yeah, we can set her up. Well, if Discord's not working and Danny feels like her life is being flushed, then there's not much I can do about that. And if she's telling me, or if what she's telling me is correct, then her issue does not match anything that I can find online. Which kind of puts me in an SOL situation.
How many bad guys are there right here?
Alright, Danny, I got one more alternative here. So, what it looks like is, can you hold your, while you're at the login screen, I don't know if this is going to work at the login screen because the example shows this already logged in, but hold the window key plus the letter R on the keyboard to bring up the system configuration window. Or sorry, to use the run window. If you can get that to pull up, then you will type in, let me get this phrase on here. You'll type this msconfig and then press enter, and that should take you into the safe mode. but to get into that doesn't work. Ah, blast. Okay, I'm all out of resources here. You're honestly probably gonna have to take it to an IT individual. I've reached the end of my savviness for this. Because if it's not any of these options, everyone else on the internet just says blow it away and start over, but they're retarded. So we're gonna have to go with our final option, which is take it to a professional.
The nuclear option.
Right now, only the nuclear button sits in front of you, and that is not the button you want to press. You must look everywhere high and low before you hit the nuclear option, or all is lost.
Where is he going?
Man, I can't believe none of these things work. That's confounding me. And it is a little bit of a pain since it's a desktop, so it's not easily moved about to help someone troubleshoot your problem. Also, why are your knives blue?
Oh, what I'm using?
Yeah.
They have
coming off of them.
Poison on hit.
Oh, that's the whole thing of I'm poisoned.
Yeah. So if they smack my shield, they have a chance to get poisoned. And
that
if
Nile crocodile was very large.
That was a small one.
That was a small one?
Yeah.
Oh my.
Where? What? Good thing this guy has huge lung capacity.
There is an engraving on the chest depicting
he doesn't pick his head up ever.
That is a village west of here. The coins are in bags
wow,
normally
you can
used to store
dive
grain.
underwater?
Did this come from a storehouse?
Oh my goodness. And there's an underwater temple? Oh man. Look at all this underwater. How? Yeah, your lung capacity would put Zelda to shame. And Mario needs to take notes. Not even he's this good either. Dude, the guy's got gills. What the hell?
Yeah, man. That little blue bar on the bottom left is my lung capacity.
It's barely going down. It's only half. Oh my goodness. It's a stupid amount of lung capacity. Can you get run over by a boat and hurt?
I don't know. I haven't tried that. I know that the water creatures can attack your boat and damage it.
Wow. With this much lung capacity, they must expect you to do a lot of underwater exploring.
I haven't done a lot of it, to tell you the truth.
Well, looks like there's a lot to be done.
Since this is a dead guy's horse, I'll use his horse.
He even shakes himself off.
So I've got...
How big is this world map?
Okay. Alright. So this is where I am. And it'll show up in a little bit. And then... all of the blue areas where I have not explored.
Okay. Alright, I see where you are relative to the road and where you got off the shore. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
I want to say Horizon might have been a little bigger, but it's still pretty big.
Well, in open world games, you run the risk of, if you make it too large, you're going to have to fill the world with something. And people might get bored if it's too stretched out.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, you'll have the opposite effect. There's literally too much to go find.
Yeah.
That's a careful balance. Oh, getting USB with a Windows ISO. Maybe I'll be able to enter safe mode without wiping out everything on the Yeah. I mean, I think that's the only thing you can do. Just make sure you be really careful not to wipe everything, or Lord help you. I hope you steadily update or back up your computer as a force of habit, because if you don't, this will teach you. You better start doing that. Otherwise, you're going to be left with nothing but a nuclear option that leaves you crying in a corner while you've lost all your work
and money,
everything you've ever done. Oh yeah.
Prosperity for all.
Nothing like losing the valuable data that you've spent countless hours poring over, only to have it gone in an instant.
That happened to me junior year finals week. My PC shat the bed and died.
Nah. I was always so paranoid of that happening. I backed up my entire computer every semester. In high school, I didn't use my computer a whole lot, and my dad kept it backed up. But when I had to do it, every semester, I would completely do a full backup. Yep, good job, Dan. As long as you keep everything backed up, you'll be good.
I'm sorry, Danny.
I have to get past them.
Yeah, this is an incredibly sucky situation, but it doesn't look like you're gonna be able to get out unscathed. Just so long as that IT guy's like, well, we'll just have to re-image it, that's when you punch him in the face and move on. And if the next IT guy tells you the same thing, well, then you'll just have to take him at his word. But it's usually pretty common that no two IT guys will agree on the same thing. So if they both say the same thing, then you're pretty assured that, yeah, you got the new kid.
Keep your voice down. Ramoto
I really doubt
not
that.
what I joined the army for.
I mean,
It is what puts grain on your
there's
table.
got to be like some weird way that they know how to get it into safe mode. Or if anything, they might even have a special USB script they can plug in, and it automatically kicks the computer into safe mode when it does Bluetooth recognition. Or not Bluetooth, USB recognition.
Taken straight from the tables of Fayum families. Damn this greedy naked
Well,
yadet.
since you're in a pyramid, that reminds me. Did you see the article how they discovered possibly another chamber in the Great Pyramid?
I did see that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Especially the method they used to discover it. I thought that was interesting. They're using falling particles from the outer part of space to determine
Taken straight from the tables of Fayum families.
volume and density changes in material.
Yeah, that was complete science fiction like 10 years ago.
Yeah, and now it's like, oh yeah, we can do that. Like, oh my goodness.
This has to stop. I should keep looking around.
I forgot what like the Mons or the Mott particle. That it's like a special particle type that they're actually detecting as it falls through Earth's atmosphere all the way through essentially the crust, I guess.
Yeah. It can go through anything, so it just passes through everything,
but it
and we can
deviated at density differences.
Yeah, we can register the difference in density as it passes through.
I don't even understand how such a device could read something like that. But
well, there are some things that are like
my understanding.
Incredibly simple, like how we detected gravitational waves and stuff like that. Is essentially what they did is that they pointed two lasers perpendicular to each other that were like 2-mile long laser beams, and they watched the laser beams bend back and forth relative to where it was in order to like verify gravitational waves.
Oh, okay. Makes sense because you stretch out that wave farther and farther and you can kind of read it better.
Yeah.
I guess, that's interesting.
It's the same thing as like putting a laser pointer on the table, right? And then like shining it on something and then smacking the table real hard and watching the laser beam shake off the surface.
Yeah.
A palatial villa.
Yeah.
Built on the backs of Fayum's farmers.
But I mean, sensing particles falling from space, falling through all matter. I mean, come on. if it's falling through all matter, then that means it's falling through the sensory thing that it's
Yeah.
actually trying to use to detect it.
Yeah.
Which,
you know how they originally tried to detect that, right? Is that
no.
they knew they theorized that this would happen, and they set up the model for detecting it in a water molecule. And essentially they thought, okay, this will happen this many times if you have this many water molecules. And it was like an insane amount of water. It was like an Olympic swimming pool's worth. And they took this water and they put it in a bunker underground, and they put every single sensor known to man looking at this water and just waited until they found it.
So they're like hedging their bets on statistical probability that they sense it?
That is literally what they did.
Oh my god. Alright, this particle is gonna fall through this bunker, hit this water, and by God, we're gonna see it.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. And that's how they, like, verified sensing the particle?
Yeah.
So then they could develop it farther? Oh
yeah.
my goodness. That's just... Oh my goodness. The patience of science.
The funding.
Here's the Vlaka who's been messing with
I would like to have a
We were
grant
just discussing it.
for watching a pool of water, please.
Starving people for profit.
You forgot
You're
the
not
part
from
500
Fayum, are
feet
you?
underground.
Your speech reeks of the countryside.
That grain
Or,
belongs on
okay, we'll just say
Egyptian
100
tables.
feet
You
underground.
naive backwater Malakia. I take
Solid
orders from above.
ground.
If not me, someone else will do this. This is business.
I like
People
your
pay what
little
they owe, or I
assassin's
take
get
it.
up.
It's
Kinda
not
like a
personal.
nice
I'll give you a
musty
choice
blood red.
Leave me alone and or die.
That is the Persian prince outfit that you can buy at
Then they murdered my son.
the weavers
Everything
places.
is personal. You filthy necatiadet.
Look very assassin-like, that is for sure.
Yeah, the Persian set is what I like the most so far.
Guards, take care of this.
Getting deranged for some reason. I haven't figured out what application updated to cause it to drain so fast.
May the hidden one
Oh, now you're
greet
getting
you.
attacked? That's
The
not
Lord
good.
of the Duat awaits.
Yeah, but they weren't worth a shit.
Oh, ouch, that's alright. He has a chopped off lion's head at the end of his table?
It's a complete rug.
Oh, I just saw a head and it looked like it was like a freshly chopped head. just
Yeah,
sitting
his
there.
chair is sitting on its ass.
Oh, okay, alright.
No. Welcome to the stream, whoever that may be. Do you have any PC troubleshooting fixes that you could tell us about?
Namely, safe mode, Windows 10,
Yeah.
lockout issue.
It's not us asking for a friend. In all seriousness.
Man, you were looting the heck out of this house. These poor people ain't gonna have anything by the time you're done.
Well, that's fine. I need it more. And yes, you read that correctly, eventually. The shield that I'm rocking is called Snakes on a Shield. Welcome to the stream, y'all. I have a few more... Since I titled it Solving Papyrus Puzzles, I guess I should go and solve some papyrus puzzles, huh?
At least one or two.
All right. You guys
Are they
can
something you have to go collect things,
help
or
me
can
out.
you just,
Well, you find a papyrus puzzle, and it's a little riddle, and you have to go to the spot it describes in the world, and then there's a special item waiting for you there.
Oh.
It's kind of nice. So the reason why I came here was for a papyrus puzzle, but I got very sidetracked. In Fayum, there's a tower with a hole by its feet. It's in need of support, so I sit behind it with wooden beams. Seem more helpful. Well, we're in Fayum, but I don't know where the caravan is. Okay, so this is Dionysius. We'll go here right quick. Feel free and chat with us, you guys. I know that you're just hanging out at this point, but we're nice people. Even if I am a tad bit on the sick side today. All right, let's read this again. Okay, first I want to get rid of that question mark. Requisition. Okay. I imagine it's all of this farmland. Goes back to this. The Leaning Tower. That's what we were looking at, right? There is a tower with a hole by its feet. It's in need of some support, so I sit behind it, but the wooden beams seem more helpful. So we're looking for a tower. Is it that? We'll take a look at it.
Get out of the way.
Nope, it's not this tower. At least I don't think so. No. Alright, let's get up high. There are a couple towers over there. There's a tower over there. Maybe that's it. It looks properly fucked up.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Got all my stuff squared away for my interview tomorrow.
Cool, cool.
Supposed to last, I guess, an hour or so. But my friend said when he interviewed, he took like over, I think, an hour and a half to 2 hours with just the owner.
Dang, dude.
Plus, there's to interview with some other people, so.
Is he talkative?
I'm not sure. He says if the owner likes you, he'll take his time. And,
Okay.
you know, won't be in any rush, so... I guess I'll assume if we talk for 3 hours, things are going great.
Yeah? What did I see over here?
God, that bridge looks so rickety. It looks like you just go blow on it and fall over.
Well, this is, you know, Egypt.
But I mean, come on, Egyptians got no excuse. They built the pyramids.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago.
It was indeed. I'd be kind of excited if whatever that room, it actually holds stuff. It would be untapped treasures and artifacts from Egypt.
Dude. That grave robbers haven't been able to trash yet.
Yeah, dude. Pristine stuff.
That would be
legit.
Really cool.
I'd be looking at photos of that all day. That'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, the stuff that we have is cool and all, but it's all got so fucked up. Like...
Yeah, I mean, when you've got stuff that old and it's just not handled well at all, it's pretty disastrous. Also, how is your camel able to run like 40 miles an hour?
He's super camel. I haven't... Oop, found it. There we go. That's the papyrus.
Well, where's the papyrus thing? I guess I'm about to see it.
There it is. On the stream.
Oh, papyrus solved.
All right.
Blade.
Next,
a lot of experience.
Next papyrus.
Level 31. How many levels are there?
The end cap skills, you can earn multiple times, and it just keeps buffing you up more and more. So I don't think there's a level cap.
Oh wow! So you just keep rolling. You basically become like a god.
Yeah. Okay. There is a place of remembrance for the unfortunate masses in northwest Horus Gnome. While I rest here immobile, I cannot escape Ra's grace. But at least every dawn I avoid him longer than the others. So this is dependent on whether or not I found Horus Gnome yet.
If the part where it says I avoid him. Wait, every dawn I avoid him longer than the others. That would
so in the
imply
mornings
he's
he
like
would be
the
in
shade.
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten there yet. It's 30 to 33.
Ooh.
Which means that we can do the other one.
Are the zones level descriptive?
Yeah.
Like a range? Oh, I see them. Yeah, I see them.
Yeah.
Tiny letters there.
So we're going to be going to...
I don't have the stream full screen, so I
Oh,
can't
it's
quite
fine.
see that trail through here.
We're going to be looking for a place called Crocodilopolis.
Crocodilopolis. Jeez.
And I actually looked that up to see
real.
if it's actually a real place in Fayum, which is where I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Out of the way!
I haven't come up with a name for my camel yet. So if you think of a name, let me know. Also, I think I'll just get a boat.
Whoa.
Get down there.
Whoa.
I was going to look something up and I totally forgot. What was it I had to look up? Memory blank.
Whoa.
We were talking about untouched tombs, treasure untouched, your super camel. I have to look up.
Is there any inkling about what it's about?
We were talking about the Papyrus puzzle. I don't remember. It'll come to me in a little bit. Not in the mood to put a lot of brain power. And I tell you what, I've never seen people so demotivated at work than I have this week. Oh my gosh, dude.
Well, then you don't work where I work.
Like, people are actively not doing work. And I do mean all day long. Like, they literally dabble, walk places, talk to this person, sit at their desk, make it look like they're doing work, and then go home. Like,
Wow.
It's so bad that they're literally just faking through the entire day. But we're not quite at the level of your workplace of actively shit-talking work.
Yeah.
We're not that tier yet. We would get, sacked by management individuals if we did that. Also, this guy has the rowing power of 20 men.
Yeah, dude. And then Danny says wow for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know which WoW that's referring to. There's a couple WoW segments there, but yes, WoW to that rowing power.
It makes more sense if you have a boat that has a sail on it. You could just explain it away like it caught the wind.
Yeah, but you can't this time. A big old sack of papyrus bundles, cruising at 20 knots down the Nile.
Yeah.
Hold on. You're way faster than 20 knots, dude. You're like, oh my gosh, you're hauling. I think you can row faster than your camel runs.
It's pretty close, whatever it is.
Holy smokes, man. Also, this eagle, do you just call him out of anywhere?
Yeah, Sinu. My eagle. It helps me spot things. And he also dive bombs people while we're in combat, which is pretty cool.
Oh, really? Your trusty aid. Can any of them spot your bird?
I don't think so.
Just like an awesome little accessory you can use without limitations.
That dude just dove in the water for no reason.
Dude, you row way over 30 knots.
Dude, if he were on the Yale rowing team, they'd have been like,
you would
champions.
Be the rowing team. Like, the people on board would literally be to suffice the personnel count you're required to have.
Yeah.
Oh, you jumped in some... Oh, the algae moves. That's a good animation. That's pretty good.
Dude, I'm really impressed with this game. What they've been able to do with it. Playing this and playing Shadow of War back to back. I liked Shadow of War, and then I booted this up, and it makes Shadow of War look like a janky piece of shit.
Ooh. Wow. I mean, if you think about it, Assassin's Creed's, they've had a while to really perfect this thing.
Yeah, they have.
Only on the second one. I mean, what if you were to go compare, the second Assassin's Creed to the Shadow of War you just played?
The second Shadow of War, I imagine, works very similarly to the first Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay, so they are still a little behind.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gonna stab him. Oh, he's gonna archer you back. Oh, right in the peeper. Sorry, it's a right in the peeper.
There you go. Proper enunciation is key.
Yeah, it is. It is important. Been a long week so far, but yes, it is still important. Yeah, I'll probably only be on another 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna shower, watch a couple episodes of Bahamut and then go to bed.
Oh, you're still watching that series, eh?
Yeah, I've been bouncing around a couple, but I still got to finish it off.
It's a good series.
I've only got. Let me think about that. No, I'll probably do it tomorrow because I'm on the last 3 episodes, and I don't really want to stop when I get those started. They'll be good. It's the finishing.
Yeah.
The finishing act. And it is really good so far. I like it.
What?
I'm at the part where Elle died. Didn't expect that. And
yeah.
got everyone all teary-eyed and ready to go wreck some stuff up.
Hey now.
You're dead.
I always dislike animes where the weak, retarded, punk-ass character just goes and gets a cheap shot on a main character that kills them. And
yeah.
that's it. That's it. I was like, no. Why? Like, why would you set this up to do this? It is just aggravating. It's like, great. He's ruined everything. This was all going to be happy until this guy ruined it.
Speaking of, I'm all the way current on My Hero Academia.
Oh, wow. I'm not quite there.
Well,
I stopped for a little bit. I think I'm only a couple episodes behind.
You said one of the things that you mentioned to me was the episode where they have to fight All Might for their...
Yeah, the training.
That's the second to last episode out.
Okay, so I'm not that far behind then. The last episode that I have watched is 38, is what I have here.
So the first season is 12, and then the second season is 25 episodes.
Let me just crank up this episode real quick. It's the one where that crazy guy with that can rust stuff away with his hands.
Yeah.
Meets what's the kid's name in the shopping center?
Oh yeah, that is the last
talk to them.
episode so far.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Season
I'm
3
current.
is like I think it's supposed to be coming out spring next year.
Yeah, probably. All right. Then I am current.
You're all the way caught up.
I, however, have only watched the first episode of Black Clover, Junai Tensen. I actually haven't watched any of the Kekai Sensen one.
Do that.
I downloaded only the first episode of Shokugeki Season 3.
Oh, dude, there. Ooh!
Shokugeki.
Woohoo! Oh!
Yeah,
oh!
That's a toot type anime right there. Just keep rolling, man. Don't stop. I'm kind of excited. I want to get Bahamut out of the way because I need to get it done. I actually need to get my second season of Iron-Blooded Orphans out of the way too because I started it. I just need to finish it. It's a Gundam series and I'm obligated to watch it. And after that, then I can start freely.
Well, I can tell you, you can go ahead and write off Black Clover because it's not nearly as good as the first episode.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably got like a slow build up. It probably takes a couple episodes to get all set up, and then things will start picking up.
I watched.
kind of got the vibe from that. Like even though the first episode was kind of like ooh ah, it's got wow factor. I definitely see it as being like this really slow personality developing couple episodes before anything of real value starts happening.
I watched the first 3 episodes and just wrote the entire series off completely.
Really? It's that slow?
It's not good. I wish it were better.
Huh.
The first episode had potential.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize it fell that fast. I'll download a couple episodes back to back and watch a few and see if it doesn't pick up faster. But wow, that's pretty bad if it just like an instant drop.
Why am I on fire? Stop being on fire.
Also, you went in slow motion and then like You're trying to like arrow battle these guys. Oh, shot him in the stomach.
They did this really cool thing in this game. I wish more people would pick up on it. Is when you have your shield out,
yeah,
arrows will get stuck in your shield, and you can purchase a skill that allows him to pull arrows out of his shield so that you can use them later.
And fire them back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. That's legit. That's actually a skill, like to carefully pluck it out of your shield.
Yeah.
And refire it. That's kind of cool.
Hey!
Recycling.
What? That's not what I wanted you to do. Get up there.
How long do you stay wet and drippy for when you get out of the water? It looks like it's only a couple seconds.
A little while. I'm still drippy.
Okay. Can't quite tell. Are you about to assault? Oh, never mind. I just did a backward dive.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Oh. Full screen this so I can get a real look at this. I'm getting an HD video feed here, so...
Hey!
Oops.
It's a little grainy, but I'm not sure it would be really worth trying to get it to stream out into 4K, because I don't even think most people's download speeds would be high enough to get that resolution.
No. A lot of people can't actually render 4K because their TVs are completely incapable, and not many people actually stream in 4K because they don't have 4K ready stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a very developing technology.
I mean, my...
Wow, you've ransacked those guys.
My TV is still, like, max output at 720. I bought it...
Oh, really?
I bought it, like, a week before I started college. So this TV is, like, 6 or 7 years old.
Hey. Well, I bet you would love some 1080p.
I would.
Quite frankly, TVs they get a whole lot cheaper by the day.
Yeah, they do. It's one of the things I really want to get myself. And this Christmas may just be the year that I get a better TV. And I'll just donate this one to my folks.
Is the one you have bigger than the living room one?
Okay. The one in the living room is a CRT.
Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Yes. It sounds like a sound investment. Mom, Dad, you want to get me something nice? Then I can help donate this to you. Unless they're like, no, we want to buy ourselves a 1080.
That's exactly what's going on. They're like, I don't want yours. We're just gonna get ours. Like,
you're like, Mom, Dad, you're screwing this up for me here.
trying to have a good thing for us both. It's not working.
Well, I guess you could always be like, all right, we're pooling Christmas together and we're buying 2 TVs for all of us. One for you and one for you.
Kids here.
I mean, if
best keep on my
little
toes.
TV stand, I think was it a flat stand or was it boxed in where you're limited on how big the TV can be?
In the living room?
Yeah.
It's a big old box. That hutch was made for a CRT. So, and it wasn't even ours to begin with. Like, somebody donated that to us because they upgraded TVs and didn't want to keep that thing.
So yeah, it sounds like you can literally for like, I think $150, you can get a steel plain Jane little foundation thing for the TV to sit on, and then you can put the TV on that.
Yeah.
But I guess if you get a flat screen, was there an external sound system already hooked up, or they're just using the CRT volume?
We actually have an old school Bose setup that we have.
Okay, so you just keep reusing that then?
No, we can't. After we have the CRT, gotten rid of because it still uses that tricolor coax.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna want some optical.
Yeah.
TVs.
Yeah, my parents were living in the 80s.
Wow, so you need basically an overhaul for your whole family
Oh,
system.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Well, I will go ahead and give high praise to the Bose Cinemate setup.
Okay.
It's a pair of tweeters and a big 10-inch subs. That's the package. And it's about $220 when I bought it. And it is crisp and clear and powerful. Oh, powerful. It'd rattle your house if you turn the bass all the way up.
I'm not really interested in a sound system for my room because one, I don't have enough room for it, and two,
Well, no. I'm just
I have
saying
a
if they
really
replace
nice
your current
headset.
system. You know, if they're interested in going from coax to, you know, something good,
Yeah.
that'll do it. See what else? I don't even, you know, shoot, I'm on the computer. Let me look at Best Buy here. Let's see what some prices are.
Yeah.
What's the size of yours?
The size of my TV right now is a 30. It's either a 32 or a 34, but I might go up to 40.
Delicious.
I mean, it's dependent on like how much room I actually have. That's what's limiting me at this point.
But yours has a real thick border around it. New TVs have a thin edge border.
Yeah.
So you might not have that same issue with a bigger TV. You probably don't want a smart TV. You probably are not a fan of the curved TV.
Yeah, there's no reason for me to have that yet.
Ooh, let's look at some LED TVs. That's what I have, and it's legit. So, yeah. So they come in two different... So you got up to 32 inches, 39 to 50 inches, and then 55 to 65. So you're probably more in the up to 32. Let's see here. Screen size. 28 to 34. Or 35. Yeah, you probably do the 35 to 40. There's 14 TVs.
Yeah.
So 35 to 40. What brand do you want?
Samsung.
Samsung.
Samsung, all the way, my friend.
Oh yeah, okay. Samsung resolution. Oh god. Okay, we'll click a 1080p. That's three choices. You don't probably won't afford a 4K.
I don't need 4K. 8K is fucking ridiculous.
They have an 8K?
The people have just, I think last year, debuted a 16K resolution projector.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Alright, so... LED. Oh, those don't have prices. I want one with prices, please.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. I'm kind of surprised that a 40-inch 4K is only $450.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
It's on sale right now. Save $100. Was $549, which
That's
actually
still not
is
bad.
Not bad. Wow.
Might be purchasing me some new hotness.
That's what it sounds like. That's a pretty good price here.
Ooh, I found Crocodilopolis. Dude, freaking like Black Friday or Tech Monday.
Oof.
Might grab me one.
I mean, if you're willing to go through the insanity that is Black Friday. Okay, here's a Samsung 40-inch LED 1080p for $331.
Wow.
That is not expensive.
No, it's not.
I dropped half of that in floor mats just now on my truck. So, because it did not come with floor mats because the previous owners took them out to go put in their new truck.
All right, let's read this again.
40-inch.
On an island
1080p.
southeast
Oh, that
of
one's a smart
Crocodilopolis,
TV.
there is a river with an unnatural color. Nearby, you'll see the cause, and I'll be inside the only one that's unique.
So 4K equates to 2160p.
Yeah. There's a river that's a different color.
Yeah, it looks like there's an open box 40-inch 1080, which is like discounted at 314. I don't know why. I guess that must be my local one, but yeah, it looks like a 40-inch 1080p is a 331.
Dang. Dang.
For Samsung, yeah. And 4.6 stars out of 5.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Friggin' camel. Jesus. Friggin' hate you, camel.
I clicked on this Magnolia series, and it's like a build-a-TV.
Oh
What
my
K
God.
do you want? What inches do you want? So it's 6K, sorry, 6 series 4K, 7 series 4K HDR, or 8 series 4K HDR. Oh my God.
We'll max it out. See what the prices are.
Yeah.
Let's max this out. See what happens.
We absolutely want a 75-inch TV. Oh, jeez Louise. Oh, wait, it's not. Okay, I want 8 series. And I want 75 inches. Oh, Lord. Okay, so if we get an 8 series 4K HDR of 75-inch goodness, it's gonna cost $2,700 bucks.
Fuck!
Oh, but it's 70 inches of sweet Jesus. Oh man, it's such a big TV. It's supported at the ends with like 2 bipods at the ends instead of a
Wow.
middle stand.
I think I've seen those.
Let me go down to 65 and see if that changes. Nope. 58. I'll probably have to 55 is the next size down. No, this must be this Magnolia series. I think that's their specialty display room in Best Buys, if I'm not mistaken, the Magnolia room.
Yeah.
They have all the crazy, you know, super duper extreme high class stuff.
So you guys watching the stream, do you see a different colored river than what I'm looking at? Because it's all like algae green to me.
Yeah, it looks algae green. Got a lot of algae. Were you going so fast it showed little air jet streams whizzing by?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude. Seriously.
Southeast. So I was in the southwest section, first of all. So let's check this one out right here. And go buy this crocodile. Thank you.
Yeah, so it seems like for about 300 some odd bucks, you could get you a fresh LED 40-inch 1080p TV.
Yeah. Okay, so I found a river that's a different color.
You're still green on here.
Next part of the clue.
Now it's looking kind of brown.
Nearby, you'll see the cause, and I'll be inside the only one that's
Oh,
unique.
it's like red stuff?
It's like oil.
Iron or rust. Oh.
Nearby, you'll see the cause. And I'll be the only one that's unique. Well, this has a breakable surface in it. Oh, it's right there. Found it! I found a shield. Ooh. Can it beat snakes on a shield? Health on parry. Ooh.
What is this place that you're at?
This is, it looks like they're farming algae here.
Looks like they're poking red jelly in a vat of honey.
Yeah, they might be farming algae. Or salt.
The reinforced shield definitely looks better. A lot better.
It does?
Yeah. All the stats were higher.
You can go to a blacksmith and upgrade whatever it is that you're carrying up to the level that you are. Which
oh, really?
essentially levels the playing field for that kind of thing.
Oh,
essentially,
so
it's just perks and aesthetics. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
I'd imagine it takes a fair amount of money to level something up to where you're at.
Around 3,000 or 4,000 is the going rate right now. Yeah. Which for this guy, it's kind of a lot. I'm spending my money on other things.
Like sweet threads.
So, like I was gonna say this before, I have a kicking outfit and kicking gear, but I haven't upgraded what I have for like a mounted camel or horse or anything like that. So it's essentially a really cool dude cruising around in a Honda Civic. Is what I'm doing right now.
You mean you can actually upgrade the camels and
you
stuff?
Could buy like legendary mounts, yeah.
Oh wow. Bling out your camel.
But there's
hey girl,
not.
My camel's got sweet gold tassels, what do you say? Oh my god, look how many gold tassels that camel has.
So many gold tassels. Whoop.
Time to check if Horizon downloaded. I think it had 10 minutes left. Yeah. Wait.
Did it download?
I'm looking at the wrong thing. Yeah.
Sobek's Tears.
Ago.
Sweet. Oh dear God, there's crocodiles in here. I just jumped into a pond filled with crocodiles.
Well, that was not smart.
Oh!
It automatically downloaded my.
Sobek is sick. Petrutros is angry.
Oh, wow, March was the last time I played
shows
this.
the God's will. What will we do?
I shall heal Sobek. Continue to worship.
I really like this online cloud storage system. I could just pick up right where I left off.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Alright, so there is a friggin' big crocodile in this pond.
Oh, really? Hold on a second. I kind of want to see. Let me get back. Put this down. Switch my TV. I can't see here. Alright. You're standing next to a fence, kind of looking in the water. I don't see this crocodile. Is that? That doesn't look like a very big one right there. Sleeping?
Where is that one that I saw?
Move! What's wrong with you?
Did you see his eyes? Something is wrong. We're cursed.
That's a bad omen.
It's around here somewhere. Might be like on the bottom of this pond.
Crocodiles of Crocodilopolis were tame.
Well, you're probably not going to
I do not
jump
know
in
what
to
happened.
find out.
Petrutros has never attacked anyone before. His eyes turned red. Did you see? Is Sobek displeased with us?
Or maybe you are.
Even the gods turn their backs on the people. Where is Petrutros now?
Our priest Sehetep took the god back to the pool inside the temple. I have never seen him like this.
Okay, so they
Thinking
took him
about
into the
this is
temple,
not
I think.
right. I should take a look at the crocodile's enclosure.
The crocodile?
Yeah. All right, Danny, I'll see you later. Thanks for sticking
Night,
out for
Danny.
so long. And good night to you as well. Full! There it is.
Let's see this
No sign
now,
of the priest.
crocodile.
But Sutros looks agitated. I should try to stay unnoticed.
Oh goodness.
A carcass.
That is entirely too
chewed,
large of
not
a
eaten.
crocodile. Like, look how fat it is. Oh my
It's
god.
gigantic.
Dude, that is an unnecessarily large crocodile. What, oh, you're like picking up the remains of someone or something?
Gotta be over there. Oh, there's some more over there.
In that funky little crouch state the whole time. There's a big old red splatter on that staircase.
Someone was
Oh, there
injured
it
in the
is.
enclosure. They went up the staircase.
Don't
What, did
look
these
at
people
me.
just like watch someone get devoured, or they threw meat at it?
Well, this is like a holy crocodile in this area, so I think they've been feeding it.
Oh, okay. It's not like a throw the jail person who's being sentenced to death in the croc pit.
Oh, that might be a thing too.
Maybe.
How do I get
Wow,
in
that's
there?
a huge crocodile. It does have the weird jingly stuff on it, so I guess that's why they're like, oh, holy crocodile.
How did I get in there? Is there a Shrek? Ah!
One of those other barred fence areas accessible? Because you only walked up to one that had bars on it. Did the other one, like, next to it not have bars that you could slide into?
Oh, wait, hold on. No? Is there another one over here? No.
Not that one. To the left of that one, is there a...
Uh-uh.
oh, like a little hole? Or it's just a black area, but I didn't know if it's... Okay.
Yeah, it won't let me get in there. So I'm gonna get out of reach, and then... Let's see if we can't find something.
I guess it's maybe an over and around thing?
It might be on the other side of this wall here. Oh yeah, it's on the other side of this wall. Yeah, definitely. This whole thing has made me feel kind of like a plumber.
Do a lot of waterway navigating.
A lot of statements that start with, "Oh yeah, here's your problem."
Oh yeah, there's the blood trails on the outside of the wall. The problem is you have to get all the way outside the building.
A discarded priest
Unless
robe.
you just climb the
It is
wall
covered in
right there.
blood.
Oh my goodness, wow, okay.
Whoever was wearing this was badly injured.
I need to get outside. Let me
trail
just
leads
scale
outside.
this 20-foot wall real quick.
Yeah, dude.
With the grip strength of a friggin'... I don't even know.
Oh, dude, he's got toes and fingers of a god.
Probably bend steel with his fingers in his sleep. Interact with the bloody pool on the ground.
No, don't run away. I need the leather you possess. What is it doing?
Mauled by crocodiles. What was he doing back here?
Hit the crocodile. Other
This was the man who
+1.
poisoned the crocodiles.
You have to kill
He's
a lot of
taking orders
crocodiles.
from Melina the Hibiscus. A pretty name for a killer.
Ooh, this
She's
guy
at the
looks
Neorian
like
Naval
he,
Arsenal to the south.
not fare well
Dares
against
touch
the
a god of
crocodiles.
Egypt.
He
I
did
will
not.
hunt down this blasphemer.
Dude, camels run so derpy. I would prefer to have a horse, but I mean, how often can you ride a camel in a video game?
Not very often. It's probably like primary mode of transportation, camel.
I mean, you can get chariots too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Get around it in style. Yeah, man. Next thing you gotta do, bling out that mount.
Yeah. I need to purchase the skill that allows me to barter for chariots, though.
Oh, really?
At least I think so.
Skill for this, skill for that, skill for that. The camel does run kind of funny, but you making up for the gallop looks even derpier. Wow, your camel's got hops. Holy smokes.
Well, look how long and spindly its legs are. Of course it does.
Yeah, but he jumps like he only weighs 20 pounds. Like a 1-ton animal almost.
Sehetep will be happy anyway.
This is the place.
I'm
The
getting in your
hibiscus should be
motorboat.
somewhere nearby. A woman amongst Ptolemy's soldiers should not be hard to find. Sobek priests conspiring with Ptolemy's soldiers. Poisonous little woman. Talented, but twisted. Sehetep.
The early days
Was
of
the
the
priest of the
cigarette
temple.
boat racing.
Gods. What is it with priests and money? The poison is just for show. At least the temple crocodiles are not going to die. I should tell the Guardian.
I don't know why she stuck around to just get stabbed.
Ooh, snap. Well, you just fired a massive, like, crossbow-looking thing? That's crazy.
He mounted a ballista on there, so why not use it?
So what's the reason you had to stab her and throw it?
She was the one that was responsible for poisoning the holy crocodile.
Oh, she poisoned it?
She was giving the poison to that guy that got mauled by those crocodiles over there. And
who was
we
intended to give it
found
to the holy crocodile.
Yeah, we found the note that said, "Here, do this, this, and this. If you need more, I'll be waiting here." And we went there and stabbed her in the neck.
Ah, I see. So crocodile justice was served.
Yes.
Is there a reason that special crocodile really needs to stay alive?
It's
Probably not. It's just a crocodile.
I mean, not for like the crazy Egyptian people that revered crocodiles as like the agents of Sobek, which is the god of the Nile. So,
yeah.
Crazy
Probably
ass
would be
Egyptians.
Bad if they watched you sitting there butchering crocodiles for leather.
Hey man, I need my boots to look fly, okay? And in this day and age, it's a freaking regulated good, so just get it where I can.
Want that tunic? It'll take 20 crocodile leathers.
Seriously? Why do you need that much?
You understand how much skin comes off a crocodile, dude? A Nile crocodile?
These things are like 26, 30 feet long.
The sickness was not an omen from the gods. Your crocodiles were poisoned, but they will recover.
Poisoned? Are you sure? By whom? They will pay with their lives.
Your own priest Sehetep was responsible. He's trying to increase offerings from your followers.
What? Sehetep is Sobek's right hand. He will never do this. What you are saying is blasphemy.
Ah, you priests.
So how did this guy figure out that the crocodile was trying to be poisoned?
So he went and he took a look around where the crocodile was, which is what I was doing in that crocodile pen, and found that there were some things leading out, along with a blood trail, to where the dead guy was. But I think they'd be mad if I murdered it and then quartered it up for my shoes.
But hey man, they'd be some swanky shoes.
They certainly would be. Now I'm going to get up here and synchronize, and then I think that's going to be the last thing I do for the stream.
How much of the main plot have you been trudging through? Is this just all kind of side quest stuff you've been doing?
Mostly. I don't know how large the main story is. Like they give it a tab. It's called targets. And I've killed quite a few targets, but I don't think that's where the main story ends. Like there's tons of room for them to say, oh, there are these guys, and then there are these guys to kill, and then there are these guys. You know?
Fast travel unlocked. Yeah. Ooh, that revealed a good bit. The lizard. You've got to complete all of those. Wow.
So I've cut out a pretty good swath of this game so far, I'd say. But I think I'm around the halfway mark, to be honest.
Really? Oh yeah, your ability points are pretty filled out there.
Yeah.
Are those all the ability points, or is that just one subcategory of ability points?
Those are all of the skills that you can acquire. And the ones on the very end that have the words Seer, Warrior, Hunter above them, you can acquire more than once. And they give you passive bonuses to the skills in that section of the tree.
Interesting. The Great Green Sea.
I think that's the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. My eyes are not, they're barely holding up, so.
Yeah. Good luck tomorrow, my friend.
Yeah. And, yeah. Alright. I will switch over here. This off. Wrong button. Stream. Alright, I'm gonna call it an early night.
Goodbye.
See you later.
Yep, see ya.
Oh god, I don't want to start Battlefield. That's not at all.
I lied. I'm going to collect this one last papyrus thing before we leave. And then it was just you and me, mysterious lurker.
Oh,
I gotta say, I appreciate you lurking around all the time. The passive viewer. Alright, I'll see you later, whoever you are. Share our content around, let's make a bigger community, all that junk. Subscribe. Hopefully I'll sound better tomorrow. Bye.